from the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Game number 3 of this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Number 73 makes his big league debut right after this. Jake Arrieta will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in this one under
Atlanta,
the lights.
The center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the weekend finale as the first pitch is looked at for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him, and to boot, the defense was on its heels.
A 1 pitch on its way. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, man, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's coming off a multi-home run game, and when you start hitting 2 home runs or more in a game, that means you are swinging the bat pretty darn good. I want to see how they attack him this time around.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. Arrieta is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper that fires it in there and snaps off.
おはようございます。あ、今から寝るんですか。もしかして寝れんかったパターンですか。お疲れ様です。
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
The 1-2. Line toward right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hard hit to first. Morrison's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Max Fried gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, Brad Miller.
First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Avoids these Braves as they take the field here tonight. Come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, that's always a nice way to finish off the weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Stepping in now, number 73, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Fried, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Miller gets his lead at first, nobody out. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The 0-2 home. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Now batting, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. The fastball is swung on and missed.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
The 0-1 on its way. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
The right fielder.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's Jay Bruce now. No balls and a strike to count. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bruce enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Bases are loaded here. One man out. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
In now, Logan Morrison. Grounded up the first baseline. Freeman's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases-loaded situation as the side is retired. Phillies leave them loaded. We are still scoreless. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider laid off for a ball.
No strike.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Josh Donaldson is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call for the 10 for sure.
Stepping up to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back safely. First offering on its way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
Batting 6, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He swings and grounds it to short. Miller is there. Oh, look at the dive. It's there. He got him.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he rips it on the ground to second. And there's out number 2.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts the #8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
2 out, nobody on. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning #2. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Settling in now, Maikel Franco will start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Ready with another 0-2. And another foul ball.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. 1 out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Digging in, number 40. He stands in for the first time in this one. First pitch on its way. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Oh, he's in there.
Infielders are tough in the time they hold the glove. You've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Into the box, Jake Arrieta. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Striding in once again, Brad Miller. And their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Number 73.
Now at the plate, number 73. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. The 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 Brave error, and 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Braves on top 2-1. Stepping up now, Max Fried. 9-1-2 due up.
Max Fried.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Right side. Hernandez over to his left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
So striding in, Ender Inciarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is pulled into right. Bruce is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 2-1. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. As we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman, Cesar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Inciarte, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Sunday Night
Andrew.
Baseball here on the show. More baseball, of
McCutcheon.
course, coming up this week as you get a look at our upcoming schedule for the week ahead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew McCutcheon, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jay Bruce.
At the plate, Jay Bruce. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Acuna calls for it, and that retires the side. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Our score remains 2-1. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freddie Freeman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now
so with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't quite time the breaking ball there as this is fouled away off to the right. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Soft grounder left side. Tough play for Franco, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And he takes strike 2. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Standing in, Logan Morrison.
Leading up for the Phillies, the first baseman, Logan Morrison.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Inciarte. Oh, what happened? He dropped it. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Wow, it looked like
The
he was
third
carrying a
baseman,
piano
number 7,
around the bases on that
Michael
one. But somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. Fouled off. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
The 0-2 delivery. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this is taken in shy of the wall, but that should be plenty deep to score the run. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Now batting.
Great
Number
job
40.
of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Stepping into the box, number 40, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies brings it in, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Lofted in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 2-2. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The catcher, Tyler Flowers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Weekly hit to third. Franco is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And he fouls this one off. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Grounded to the right. Morrison is there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been
The
torching
batter,
them all weekend,
pitcher,
and he stays
Matt
hot here with another
Freed.
extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Stepping in now, Max Fried. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in a game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading
Okay,
up
thank
for
you,
the
Heidi.
Phillies, the shortstop, Brad.
He's ready. Here's the
Miller.
first offering. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Inciarte is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, number 73.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, number 73. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late-round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
Not close. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 73 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And there's a base hit on the line.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Andrew McCutchen. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nope. Lays off 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Three and one with 2 on base is a tough spot for any pitcher. He didn't want to load the bases with a walk, and the hitter knew that more than anybody else. Well, he gave him something he could handle, and the next thing he knew, his opponent was circling the bases.
The batter.
In now,
the right
Jay
fielder,
Bruce.
Jay Bruce.
Well, fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Popped him up. Here's Flowers to put this ball away for round number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Logan Morrison.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Logan Morrison tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 5-2 Philadelphia. Ready for another shot now, Ender Inciarte. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Here's the first pitch to him, and that misses inside 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
1-1.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. Josh Donaldson, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you've got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Bruce is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
So it's a runner at first with two men out, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Freeman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. But the Braves are able to get one back on the solo homer. Through 5.5. It's the Phillies 5 and the Braves 3.
Your
Anthony
attention, please.
Swarzak enters to
Now
do the pitching
for
in the
the
bottom of
Braves.
the 6th.
Number 38, Anthony Swarzak.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael
Leading
Franco.
up for
0
the
for 1
Phillies,
with a run batted in
the
thus
third
far.
baseman, Michael Franco.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled away. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Now batting, number 40.
So digging in now, number 40. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 40 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Jake Arrieta. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, the shortstop, Brad Miller.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brad Miller. Set and the pitch. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. So second now, but he's safe as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Now batting.
Hey, that's
Number
nice
73.
execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Standing in now, number 73. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. is put in play to the right side of the infield. Albies picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. This is pulled into right. Markakis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. Phillies lead this one 7-3. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ready for another chance. Ozzie Albies, no hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the ball low. He misses with a changeup. 1 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Morrison's there. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start in with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and
now
he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Your
Matt
attention,
Joyce
please.
will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Matt Joyce.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ender Inciarte. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Swanson on second. Joyce on at first with two down. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Lifted in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Two left for Atlanta. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3.
Ladies and
Jackson.
gentlemen,
A call from the pen to take over
Now
on the mound and start the home 7.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrew McCutcheon.
Leading
He had
up
that
for
big
the Phillies,
3-run homer in his last
left
appearance.
fielder.
And that last
Andrew.
at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately, that one stayed inside.
Now the 2-1. It was strike two, swinging.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line towards center field. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Stepping into the box, Jay Bruce. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up.
In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. The 1-2. He's taken down and in for a ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there.
3-2.
It's full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And Bruce will lay off that one. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's
Now
a
batting,
great AB.
the first
Down
baseman,
0-2 and you work the walk. But
Logan
if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Striding into the box, Logan Morrison. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Here's the pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-2. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball well outside. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner on first with 2 away.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1 left for Philadelphia. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Striding in, Nick Markakis, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Markakis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And that's over. 2-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And there's a base hit on the line. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Morgan.
First delivery to him on the way. And this will be fouled away. Markakis on at first, nobody out. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Our line score to this point tells the story.
Now
we see the Phillies leading this one at home here at Citizens Bank Park as we draw nearer to the end. Digging in, Ronald Acuna. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Runner at first here, one man out. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First offering on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Tyler Flowers would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. Bouncer to the left side. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Phillies on top, 7-3. Digging in, number 40. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The center fielder, number 40.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Inciarte patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Your
Corey
attention,
Dickerson
please.
will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 31, Corey Dickerson.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2.
Ball 2.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. So 2-2 now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brad Miller.
In now, Brad Miller. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3.
Ladies
Juan
and gentlemen,
Nicasio
your
comes on
attention,
from the
please.
pen, hoping to finish this
Now,
one
ああ、
off
ひ
here in the
なみっ
top of the
こさ
ninth.
ん、おはようございます。
Juan Nicasio.
Stepping in for the Braves, Tyler
Leading off for
Flowers.
Atlanta,
He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tyler Flowers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0 and 2.
昨日の11時からすごいですね。何やってたんすか。まさかのデスストランディングですか。
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it
小
misses
島
1
監
and
督
2.
作品の。
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
ロケリ、デドバイディスティにいろいろやってはったんですね。タイタンホールをやってはるんですか。タイタンもね、2やってましたね、前ね。キャンペーンはクリアしましたけど。
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0 and 2.
小島監督作品はどうですか、あれは。買います？
Hit out towards second. On the first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
The batter number 7.
なんか評判はね、人によってだいぶ分かれてるみたいですけど。
Digging in now, Dansby Swanson, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
大概多いですよね、そういう人ね。なかなかすぐ買うかと言われると。運搬ゲームみたいですけど、シナリオがすごいとかなんか言ってますね。
The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. And now this crowd right around
結構0時から配信してる人多かったですからね。
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1 and 2. Final strike for the Braves. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He struck struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Phils used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jake Arrieta gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia
前の
Phillies.
シーズンは結局ヤンキースやってたじゃないですか、あれ。結局ね、最終戦の第5戦までもつれて、1点差届かず負けましたけどね。
For joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
いやー、でもやっぱヤンキースは強かったですね。2連勝してこれスッといくんちゃうか思ったんですけど、3戦目負けて4戦目延長行ってたんですけど、ノーアウト満塁で点が取れんくてね、結局負けましたね、4戦目。で、最終戦やったんですけど、初回に満塁ホームラン打たれてもってね、それが響いて1点届かず、そのまま負けました。だいぶ追いついていったんですけど、初回の5点が痛かったですね。あれがもうちょい失点が少なかったら、わかんなかったですけどね。ありがとうございます。いや、でも試合してましたよ、あの5戦はほんまに。まさかね、1戦2戦連続で勝てるとは思ってなかったから。まあ、最後は悔しかったですけどね。まあ。なかなかおもろかったですね。これでようやく連敗ストップですね。開幕からずっと負けてたんですよね。これでようやく止まって、一回休みですね。わお、ナショナルズ3連勝ですか。シンさんが取ってるマーリンズが2位ですね。 まあまだこれ始まったばっかやから、全然まだね、そんなひどい状態じゃないですけど。まあでも相変わらずこのヤンキースは強いですね。3連勝してますね。エンジェルス4連勝。これはなかなか珍しいですね。さあ、じゃあとりあえず終わりますか。はーい。お疲れ様でした。ではではでは。